The next thing that we're going to talk about is understanding depth of field for a blurry background. Now, you have just got your camera. The first thing a lot of people ask me is like, bro, how you get that blurry background? So that's called bokeh. Bokeh is pretty much when the camera is zoomed in, or really it's literally like, you got to think about it like your eyes. If you put something in front of your eye and you focus on it, you see everything else blurry. And we as humans, we naturally let our light comes into our eye. The light comes in, the brain processes it, and it shoots out what the brain is processing. And so when we focus, if you look, like if you do this and you're with me right now, if you're doing this with me, you can see as you draw away your finger, what'll happen is that you still get a blurry background, but it's not as blurry as if it's here. If it's close, you get a real blurry background, but if it's like back there, it's not as close. So the reason why that happens is the same thing with cameras. Now with lenses, that is how you achieve a blurry background. Lenses can control how far a subject might look from the actual like camera itself. So I'm gonna break this down to you and what are the best lenses to get based on you shooting content. Sit down content that can either be inside or outside. These are the best lenses. There's only 3. Well, I'll give you one more, 4, if you want to if you want to be a little bit more spicy. But these are the best lenses. The best lenses are this one, 35 millimeter. Bing bong, gonna get you right anytime and every time. The next is an 85 millimeter. We're gonna go back on the sheet just to make sure that I'm talking to y'all right, you know what I'm saying? So the first one is a 35 millimeter, the next one is an 85 millimeter, and the last one is a 50 millimeter. Now preferably 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8. And what I mean by these is f-stops. F-stops is pretty much, it goes back to how much light is coming in on the camera to achieve this background. I would break that down, but it's a little bit more in detail, and I don't want to go too in detail and waste all y'all time. But just making sure the lower the f-stop, which is the 1.2 number or 2.8 or whatever it might be next to f, the lower it is, the better the bokeh, the better the blurry. So like my camera, I have a 18 to 35, and that is the fourth one, the fourth lens that can get you a look that's very good, like you see right now. It's a 1.2 lens, so it drops down to a 1.2. That's why I can achieve such a blurry, nice background that you see behind me. But I can also zoom out, and remember what I said, the farther the lenses can make it, boom. Like, you still see a little bit of blurry, but it's not gonna be as blurry as if I was right there, like right here. It's not gonna be as blurry. So that's why this zoom out, zoom in. But what I did was take you to, this is 35 millimeters. 35 millimeters is a good look, but I would say get a 50 if you can. 50 is gonna do you right. Just know you're gonna have to set yourself a little bit farther from the camera. But all in all, if you want to get a lens that is just superb, get you a zoom lens that's anywhere from a 1.8 down when it comes to f-stop. And that's whether you get a Sony, Nikon, Canon, Lumix like me, any camera. Just make sure you get a zoom lens, and you'll be able to control what you want it to look like. But if you don't want to do all that and you just want to have a set go thing, and you don't care about, and you have enough room in your house or your office and you could just put the camera anywhere, I would literally say 85 millimeter, 35 millimeter, or 50 millimeter would do you justice. I'm telling you right now. So do that. You want that blurry look, those 3 lenses, or the 4th one, which is a zoom lens, that's preferably good with autofocus too. And that will get you right. It will get you right to the point where you do not have to worry about anything. And then you just set up. So the next video, I told you I'm not wasting any time with y'all on these, boy. The next video is framing. Framing plays so much in how a video looks, and we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna break it down, and I'm gonna just be honest, I'm gonna dumb the terms down so you, as a business owner, content creator, personal brand, or you have a product or service, can understand what framing truly is and how you can get your videos to the next level just based off of this one little trick. So, see you on the next video. I'm out.